Hello. So after another absence, apologies for that, we are carrying on with our autumnal themed mini junk journal. So this is the progress we've made so far. We have pretty much completed the journal, the bare bones of it. We've done the cover, we have stitched in the signatures, we've got lots of pockets, some vintage pages, we've done some lace trims. So what we're going to concentrate on today is some ephemera. So I've got a few pieces here. I'm going to zoom you in just a little smidge. We've got some pieces that I want to pop in, some nice images. So I'm going to choose just a few of those to do with you on camera, and sort of talk you through. This is how I put my ephemera together. So, well, let's make a start with, well, we'll do one at a time, shall we? So I always like to have a bit of a background. So this particular one, I'm going to have it as a journal card. I very rarely will use scissors when I'm making ephemera. I tend to prefer the torn look. And I'm going to sort of basically just layer and stack things together, and then I will add fabric and some laces and some stitching and sort of build it up from there. So I'll always start with a coffee or tea stained sort of backing, and then just sort of go through my little stash of bits and pieces that I have, just bits of collage fodder, and layer them up. You see, I'm quite liking that. We are still going for a vintagey vibe. I feel like I need something in between, maybe just some book page in between, just to break that up a little bit. Something paler. Oh, that's got some, what do you call it on? Texture paste. So maybe we'll sort of something like that, with a bit of that over the top. Something like that, maybe. Quite like that. Not a fan of the bottom bit. Let's sort of fold that up. I do like to sort of fold that up a little bit, and then maybe we'd put something here, maybe like a little bit of lace or something. So I hope you could see all that. Let me zoom right in. My camera setup is pants as usual. I feel like I'm too far over today. Something like that I think we're going for. So I will grab my glue and stick that down, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I won't always stick it down straight away, because sometimes I might want to sort of do some stitching behind, but I'm quite happy with this at the minute, so I'm just going to get this stuck down. So I hope everybody's okay. I think it's a wee while again since I did my last video. It's so hard to sort of keep on top of the videos, and like anything, you know, if you're not on it and you've been busy, and like I've had both my girls' birthdays. Eloise's in September, Evie's in October. As soon as you take your foot off the gas, that's it. You drop down the algorithm. Nobody ever sees your videos, and you're cast into oblivion. So it's frustrating, you know, especially when it's what your bread and butter. It's what you do for a living. It's difficult. Life gets in the way. You've not always got time to make a gajillion videos to post every day, and there are that many social media outlets now. Yeah, not easy. So yes, I'm sorry I've been absent. Oh God, this glue drives me insane. But can you believe how much it's flown this year? We're in October already. I can't believe. Say once my girls' birthdays are over, I know we're sort of on the way into Christmas. I've missed Halloween entirely. I was going to do a Halloween journal, and I've completely, I think, missed the boat on that one. So I think we're going to head straight into Christmas. I made some December daily journals last year, some ring bound ones that were quite popular, so I might make some of them again. And also last year, my children's journals, the mini zebra kits, they were really popular. So we'll be demoing them again. They're such a nice little gift though. You know, it's not just a journal. It's all, you know, it's aimed at people who don't like the vintage. I mean, it was designed with children in mind, but you know what? I know adults that like them too, and that would have them and do have them. I have made them, I can assure you. Yeah, they're quite cool. Come on, glue. You can tell it's cold as well because the glue's not bloody coming out. Something like that-ish, do we think? And then I want something there, I think. Like that. And what do I want there? I've got some of these pre-stamped little Sampool, I think they are, stamps. So we might do something like that maybe. Although I might stitch and then do that. So let me just grab some paper clips. I'll sort of clip them on. And then, yeah, I think that would be cool. I think I could do some stitching and then sort of stick that over the top. So that would be that one. So I'm going to put that to one side. Next. So let's do this little girl. Let's get some background. Have I got any of the thinner pieces? I've got loads of these. These are just literally offcuts from pages. Let's choose something a bit thinner. Offcuts from journal pages. So when I trim them down, mainly for the beginners journals, this is sort of what I'm left with. So I save all the offcuts and I have stacks of them that I'm throwing on the desk. And they're really cool for just little ephemera pieces like this. So I've got some of my printables. So let's pick something. I'm trying to stick to the same sort of autumnal colours, but I think actually some of these muted pastels are quite pretty. They've not printed out particularly bold because of the type of paper they're printed on. But something like that might be cute. What about this one? Quite like that. Tear some of that down. I tend to work in threes. I'm sure I'm not the only person that'll tell you this, but yeah, 3 seems to be kind of what I go for. Not always including the focal point, of course. So I might, yeah, because I feel like it wants something there. So maybe another little stamp. Where did I put? Oh, they're there next to me. Oh, something smaller. I was sort of cheating by stamping them out all together and they haven't come out very well. I need like you know, like the foam mats that you can get for stamping on. Yeah, that would be cool. I like that. Yeah, I need one of them. Would make my life easier. So just shove some glue on there. Some on this one. And again, I will probably, well, I will definitely go around with some stitching. See, to me, that's like a little 3. That's kind of what I'm going for. And then we'll stitch round. We'll either do cream or black stitching, I think. I've also got my little embroidery set out. So on some of them, I think I will do, whoa, that was close, wasn't it? I'll do some hand stitching on some, but see, that's cute. And then if you got like a little bit of lace, just as there's a bit of a topper, that would be nice, or something on the side maybe. See, I've got the fabrics from when we did the journal itself. So I've got these nice rusty colours. They would make nice little tabbies. Although I feel like it'd ruin that one. But right, okay, well, we've got those for the next one. So that's that. Where did I put my other one? What have I done with it? I dropped it. There we are. So that's that one. Okay. Next. This is my problem. I am such a messy worker. I do my own heading, honestly. Let's have this. And you, and then I've got some, so I have some wallpaper. See, I like that. I like that. The contrasting, hang on. The contrast between the image and the background, I like that a lot. And then I would probably, I don't really want to cut that down, so I'd probably just sort of loosely back it on there. And yeah, that's cool. I like that. Ooh, I don't like getting glue on the front though. So let's have that. I think I try not to think too much as well when I do this, which is it's not a great challenge, but do you know what I mean? I think if you can overthink stuff like this, like if I were to overthink it, I'd think, well, there isn't any pink in the journal, and should I tear that off? But then I don't like the composition. I don't like that it's in the center. So yeah, stuff like that, I think you can overthink. I'm gonna glue that down first. It's proper wallpaper, that. This glue, it needs warming up. So I'm keeping it sort of upside down in the pot because I'll tell you forever otherwise. You see, even though you can't really see that around the edge, it just gives it a nice backing. It makes it more of a practical piece, and it does just frame it ever so slightly. So I'm just going to tear it loosely at the bottom, and then I'd stitch around that. And on this I might actually put a little tabby. In fact, most definitely I'd put a little tabby just there. Keep it on camera, Don. That and that, and I might like stitch a button on the top once I've sewn it. So that's that one. Okay, what time are we on? Oh, only 12 minutes. In my head I thought, we'll just do a few because it might get boring. Let's see, let's do this one. This is a nice pretty image, I like that. And what should we back that onto? It's got lots of wallpaper, some collage fodder, so sort of a green tone. That might be nice. Sort of fold that there. I think this was some dyed packaging that I bought a paper pack. In fact, I know exactly where it's from. I bought a paper pack from Liz. Is it the book artist? Oh my word, what's she called? She's based in down under. She's either Australia or New Zealand, and she runs classes on dyeing paper. Now I haven't taken any of her classes, I must say, but I did buy one of her paper packs, and they're quite nice actually. I quite like them. And she's done some of the collage fodder classes as well. I think she's British though. I think she's from my neck of the woods, but don't quote me on that. I'll have to remember what she's called, because the paper is really nice. Obviously it's in the class, so it's a secret as to how she dyes her papers, and I genuinely don't know. I mean, you can see like griddle lines and stuff on them, so I'm sure she doesn't stand there with a griddle pan, but there's something funky about how she does it. So it's really interesting, and her paper is nice. But this was the packaging to the paper, so I quite liked that. See, I could just leave that, but I think just the third layer just sets that off, if you can see what I'm doing. dropped it. Yeah, it's like book art something. Oh, it's going to really bug me. It'll really annoy me. But yeah, it's book art something like that. So I feel like this one's something else. I like that little edge, and I will stitch along there. I don't know, do I want another stamped piece? Do I want a little bit of stitching? Shall I stitch up there? Maybe some orange stitch. Should we do that? So I've got my embroidery threads. Maybe just some crosses up there would be cool. Like the deep burgundy colour maybe. Or... no, I like that. I like that. I like that. So let's grab some of that. Don't need much. I've got the sticker with me there. Get rid of that. Snip a little. Oh! Did I just snip into that? Right, snip a little bit of that off. Get my needle. And see if I can thread this without... not a chance. Am I going to have to get my thread ruler out? I think. Try a thicker needle. Come on. I mean, I can get some strands through. Maybe this is just a sign to not use all the strands. Oh my word. I bet there are people watching this now going, what are you doing, you absolute crazy person? There is a way to separate them all easier than this, you know. I just wish I had done it. Because now I've just made a damn mess. There we are. Save that for later. So, let's put a little knot in the end. Sorry for all the embroidery people that probably just really offended. I do try embroidery, and I'm getting into embroidery, and I keep threatening. I've said about 6 times on TikTok I'm going to do some embroidered fabric journals, and I haven't even started them yet. I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking, yeah, I'll definitely do that, and then I don't. Ooh, right, do you know what we might have to do with this? Pre-pierce the holes because it's quite thick. Now, I keep one of these, which is just like a little rubber. They're actually for carving stamps out of. But I just keep one in my drawer for when we do something like this. So I can pre-stabby the holes and just make my life a little bit easier. Am I straight there? One more. That's a little one. Right. Just makes life a little bit easier when you're trying to get through multiple layers. So where's the bottom hole? Thought I'd gone straight through then. So yeah, just some little crosses I think are just nice. In fact, I'm going to tie this off and I'm going to get rid of that messy bit at the bottom because it's just... This is going to be the back of the card. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Do I need to zoom back in? Zoom in and move up, eh? No, get through. There. Oh, for goodness sake, stupid scissors have gone blunt on the end. Right, there we are. Back to it. Let me pick up the needle. Right. There we go. So that's... That's just come straight through. My word. I could have sworn I just tied that. I mean, you saw me do it, right? I've just done it again. What am I even doing? What glitch in the matrix is this? Right, I'm leaving it like that till I've done. Goodness me. And then that one. It's like half the video just fighting with a piece of embroidery floss. I think it'll look nice when it's done though. It'll be worth the fight, I think. Next one. Yeah, I like the contrasting. Oh, I don't like that. Let's sort that out. Oh, don't split up on me. Try and thread that again. It's not going to go through now, is it, this time? Oh, we're in luck. We're in luck. I do have some, let's try that again. I do have some new waxing thread for cottons. I know you can buy waxed cotton, which is what I use for bookbinding, but actually I quite liked the idea of using different threads to bind with, but the waxing really does help. So I bought some, I think mine was lavender scented. I was like, ooh, fancy from a lady on Etsy. And it wasn't very expensive either. It came really quickly. If I can remember who it was, I'll pop it down below in the box because it was really nice. Okay, last one. There we are. I'll just tie that off. Oh, for goodness sake, it's come out again. My word, we're not having a good day, are we? Get through. This must be so frustrating to watch. I have my sewing box is like right at the back of my head. I could just grab my threader, but I'm just that lazy today. There. Fin. Gosh, was it even worth it? Oh, it was. I actually really like that. There we are. I hope all that was on camera. I feel like I was off camera because I wasn't looking. Anywho, right, next one, shall we? We'll do one more and then I'll put you out of your misery. And I'll go. We will do one of these little images. I can do these on a teeny tiny. We could do more of the green actually and have that sort of overhanging. Kind of like that. On a jaunty angle, I quite like that. And then maybe a little bit of lace at the top. So let's, oh, I didn't put my glue upside down. Oh, today's just a disaster. My goodness. I'll have to watch this video back, and if it's properly pants, this might never see the light of day because what a mess this video's been. I mean, I probably will post it, to be fair. I've just dropped that. Yeah, I probably will post it. But it sounded dramatic, didn't it? What do we think? That stitch around And then some of this perhaps at the top. I cut like a thin stripperoo. Do something like that. Quite like that. That side perhaps, that's a bit of a wider side. Yeah, something like that. So let's add a paper clip on. If she can, without tearing everything. Right, I'm just going to hold that. There we are, so that'll be the next one. So I'll do another video of stitching and embellishing. I'll leave that there. As I said, I'll put you out of your misery. But thank you for joining me. And we'll call that a day. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.